What is up, guys? We have the triple option back at it with another video. Today we are moving on to our one-seeded Denver Broncos in our AFC review, and with their new quarterback or young quarterback Drew Lock, as well as their amazing pieces that they got in the draft.
I love the way this team is built this season. I think John Elway put in a lot of work to build around one central idea, which is beating the Chiefs, which I see them splitting with the Chiefs this season, which ultimately gives them the division title and the conference title. So a few things I want to talk about. Team MVPs, Von Miller and Bradley Chubb. This duo is going to wreak havoc on the NFL. If Chubb stayed healthy last year, I think this Broncos team, even with Joe Flacco at quarterback, had a chance at beating the Chiefs too for the division. But I think Miller and Chubb are definitely a duo to watch. Another duo, breakout duo, I said Sutton and Judy, and obviously we saw Sutton emerge as a top receiver in the league last season. But I do think I think he could be the best in the league this season, because I see so many traits of his similar to Megatron, Calvin Johnson, and I think Jerry Jeudy being a route runner perfectly complements Sutton's game, which is why I have him as a breakout too. So Broncos 13-3. Anish, obviously going to be a controversial one, but do you think this team can reach this height in 2020?
Definitely. I mean, one thing that when I look at this team on paper, they're one of the best in the league with their new guys even. And I think their defense got better. They got Jarrell Casey, Justin Simmons is back there. And I think that this defense is scary. This offense could be scary. But I think 13-3 for a team which you haven't seen them play one game together is a little far-fetched, but not impossible. And so I think that 13-3 is definitely a possibility for this team, with the addition of Melvin Gordon and Phillip Lindsay in the backfield, as well as Drew Lock under center, and as you said, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, and Noah Fant as the weapons for this team. If it gels together, this is one scary team.
Yeah, if it gels together. And I think one thing I will say about this team, which concerns me, is the offensive line. This team will only go as far as the offensive line lets them go. If we saw an opt-out a few days ago, Jawan James, starting right tackle, although he didn't play so much last season, so I don't know how much his impact matters, but offensive line, big question mark for this team. Yeah, I'm really excited for this team. I'm a Broncos fan. I think a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're a Broncos fan, that's why you think this team is so good. No, I just think this team is better built than the Chiefs right now, as far as across the board. I think the Chiefs offense absolutely smashes this Broncos offense. Don't get me wrong. But I think this Broncos team needs defense to win championships, and I think this defense is going to be the scariest in the league next year.